morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. We are on the road. Got about a 3-hour drive in front of me, and we are getting to the job. Guys, today's Money Monday. We're going to be talking about the rubber band method. All right? The stretch until you're about to break, and then back off a little bit, and then stretch, and you can stretch a rubber band incredibly far if you'll do it slowly. Now, in this Money Monday, I'm going to be talking about, guys, there's certain things sometimes when you are getting into a career field. Number one, the little things when you first start are always scary. That's just part of it. That's just when you are going to put yourself out there and you say, look, I am going to be a freaking pipeliner. That is what I'm going to do. So, number one, you're gonna front some money to get into it. That's flipping scary, okay? That's a little bit of stretch. Okay, now that you got everything, now what? Okay, now you got to go test. And you might have already tested a few dozen times when you're a single hand and whatever else. But now, in your own mind, you're in the big leagues. You are ready to start being a rig welder, and you are going to go out, and your money is on the line, your reputation is on the line, everything is on the line, because here's test number one. Flipping scary. All right, get through that test. Holy moly, make it or break it, it doesn't matter. You did it, and that is key. A lot of people will never get to that point just because it is so scary. And once you get to that point, now you have to go out and be a welder, okay? Now things are real, all right? Especially if you're a contractor, especially if you're 1099. Those welds are your welds. When you weld that thing, it is yours. That thing explodes or blows up or fails or whatever, that is your responsibility. You are going to be called to fix it. And you're just playing in the big leagues. That's just part of it, guys. You cannot let fear keep you from stopping and never getting ahead. All right? Now, you move on to other things. You've never pulled measurements. The first time you get told you need to go pull measurements and build the piece, and it needs to fit up because we're renting a crane for the day, that's pretty freaking scary. Okay, you go pull your measurements, you go learn what you need to learn, and you realize that, it's all on me. You gotta make it happen. Go make it happen. Do not just back down. Too many people back down. Too many people are like, oh no, I don't know how to do that. And so they refuse to do things like that. And you never grow. There's nothing that will help that individual or that person grow, because when it comes to stress, or when it comes to things that are not that fun or scary, or they're super nervous or whatever, they refuse to grow. They refuse. They just won't do it. And they are literally boxing, I guess would be the best way to say that. They're boxing themselves into a corner. Eventually, they will either have to grow or they are not going anywhere. So be the person that's willing to grow. Growing freaking sucks sometimes. It is not the funnest thing in the world. Guys, move on to stainless. I've never welded stainless ever. That first job I was on, oh my gosh. Talk about a stretch until you about break. Okay, day one, I was done. I did not want to keep welding. I was perfectly fine with just being a downhill welder. That is where I was at on day one of stainless. Week 2 of stainless, same boat. But see, the difference is that I didn't stop. I kept trying. I kept trying to learn. I kept watching YouTube videos. I kept asking my buddies that were actually TIG hands, that knew what the freak was going on and how to do it, how to freaking do it. So guys, to wrap this video up, do not be scared to grow. There are going to be situations where you are going to feel very underprepared, under-ready, under everything. You are not going to be ready for this. And it possibly could be 100% true. You are not ready for this. You learn, and then when you're able to do it, you move on to something else. Okay, guys? So don't ever be the person that isn't willing to go grow, that isn't willing to go try something and continue to try something until you get it. There are too many people that'll try it once, and then since I didn't get it, well, that's not for me. Well, that's not at all what that's all about. That just means that you're unwilling to do anything. So try it. You fail, try again. Fail, try again. Figure out different ways to do the same thing. Maybe one way for one guy doesn't work for you. And so do it another way and figure it out. And it's just part of what it is. So anyways, you guys, we love you all. Be blessed. Hope you have a great Money Monday, and we'll talk to you here in just a bit, all right? I'm headed to go stretch.